Are you finished with your Christmas shopping, Maybelle? Good morning, friends, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. Excuse me, I think I might be losing my voice, which isn't a good thing because I have 2 live sales today. But welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. You know what? I realized at the premiere of the video last night that this is the last week of Vlogmas, which, I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's been a lot of work, so I'm looking forward to a little bit of the break. However, I will still be vlogging every day. It'll just be compiled into a weekly video instead of a daily video. But this morning, I need to kind of get going. But I thought, before we did the advent calendars, I haven't done a full house tour. And again, there's just socks. It's just a mess. So what I thought I would do is at least show you the next couple days some of my little snippets of my Christmas decor. And I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with this cabinet. Let me explain. So this cabinet right here is a cabinet that Mark and I found in a barn. We cleaned it up. Mark cleaned out the inside and kind of varnished the inside a little bit. And we use it to store a bunch of our board games and stuff that are down there, but behind the stockings. I'm not going to open that cabinet up. But on top, you can see I have my vintage inspired Santas and some of my globes, and some of my swung vases are kind of hidden back there. But when you open up this cabinet, ooh, there's Dad's stocking. It's full of my Santas. Now, I cleaned out this cabinet this year, took everything out, and decided, well, I wanted to take these doors off, and I couldn't get them off because they're on there forever. But, so I love Santas. You know, the thing, let me show you the one item that started my Santa collection. Now, I have this sitting in another location, not in this bevy of all these Santas. But this little Santa is what started my Santa collection. This was my husband's Santa Claus, and it was given to him in 1977 by his grandma Norris, otherwise she's Lucille, and Emma, my daughter, was named after Mark's grandma and grandpa Norris. Her name is Emily, and Mark's grandma's name was Emma Lucille, but from Emma, and his grandpa was George Leroy, so Emma Lee from the Leroy. That's how Emma got her name. But this was given to my husband, so 1977, 4, 5, 6, he was 3 years old when he received this. It's a little Homeco Santa, and we keep it in the same box every single year. It was the box that it was not the original box, but it was the box that my mother-in-law gave us this, and this little mouse is like, ooh. But this is what started the collection. So I used to have a lot of these little Homeco Santas, but I just kept this one. I wanted this one to be special. So I'm going to set him right here for now. But I'm going to show you, I just have everything, all of my, well, not all of them, but a lot of my Santas in this little case. I mean, there's little things like this little pixie guy and some pieces of jadeite. And some of these items are things that people have sent to me over the years. And some of the things that I've obviously bought, like someone sent me the Santa Claus Land postcard book. I did buy these. I think these are Holt Howard. No, they're Commodore. I'm sorry. They are Commodore. This is a candle holder and the salt and pepper shakers. And then this is something that I recently bought this year. It's still filled. It's not been, the vintage sparkle snow is still in there. But I love that box. It's like, yeah, I got your snow on this tree, girl. I got a roly-poly Santa back there, a Santa biscuit jar. I love the grumpy Santa's the best. Look at him. And this little picture right here, he has jeweled eyes. This was gifted to me by Evan. Hello, Evan. Hello, Andrea. This is one of my very favorite pieces ever. Very early in my YouTube journey, Evan came and visited me at the shop when we had an open house, and he brought me this beautiful Lefton Santa mug with the pipe, which you don't see very often. So it's one of my very favorite items, and I keep it up here on this little vintage box stand so it can be seen proudly. And I also had a subscriber send me this jar full of Christmas funsies. So I have all of these displayed. I got a tree topper, another, oh, there's Mr. Hanky Christmas Poo. There he is. He's up here. I normally hide him in my tree, but I didn't think he'd look real good in the aluminum tree. Howdy-ho! If you don't know anything about South Park, yes, it's a piece of poop. He's a little poo Santa. You have to understand my kind of humor. And I think most of you do, but Mr. Hanky Christmas Poo is hiding in there. We normally put him in the tree like he's the pickle that you find, but he sticks out too much in that aluminum tree. So we didn't do that. Next year, because I'm putting up my green tree next year. So here we have Santa Claus laying a little frosted glass. I got this last year, I think, from Amy's Rock and Pop Shop. And I put them in that little jadeite mug. My mother actually made these little guys. There's a couple more sprinkled throughout, but she made these little Nomi Santas a few years ago. This is actually a lighter. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not a lighter. It's a light. Oh, my God, a lighter. Wouldn't that be hilarious? He's a little flashlight, but he doesn't work. But he's metal. Some of these things need to be scooted over a little bit, my display. I do have these Holt Howard Santa huggers, but I like to just use them just as little, they just sit there. He could be holding a little bottle brush tree if you wanted to. This little thing up here is actually pretty nice too because it's still in the original package, which I really like, little made in Japan. And I like the packaging on it, so I left it on there. Let's see. Oh, this is my new, I'll show you the rest of these, but these are the things that I've been seeking out. And you see them at Goodwill, you see them at flea markets and stuff. But they're little Christmas bells. This one's from 1996. I'll show you the other ones here in just a minute. But I use my little Lufton. Are you Lufton? See, I get them confused. I think you're Lufton. Little napkin holder to hold Christmas cards. Well, I guess I should put them right side up there. And then my Texel tape rolls. This is a fun little, my mom got me this one year for Christmas, this little lenticular-eyed Santa. He's kind of creepy. And I have my little Orphan Annie stove and my little Santa Claus Land reindeer. A little toothpick holder. This, I just got him not too long ago. He's missing his shirt. He's bare-chested Santa. But I like these. Oh, this is the iconic, this is the original Santa that would greet you at Santa Claus Land. They've since replaced him with a more modern one, but I don't even know. I wonder what they did with the original one. I need to discover that. I need to figure out where that original one is. I have my little Orphan Annie stove there. This is my visit to Santa. This was in Emma's first Christmas. Little baby Emma down there. I've kept it in this frame ever since that Christmas. I have just various things. Various little things. The blow mold, Santa cookie jar. Someone had gifted me this little cream and sugar set very early in my YouTube days as well. Actually, I had bought the creamer and they had sent me the Mrs. Claus sugar. And I think that these are Avon from 1983. And it arrived and her head was broken. And Mark, look at what my sweet husband did. He repaired it. Look at that. You see all that yellow? That's all glue. It was in shatters. He repaired it. And so it's just kind of one of those little prized items for me for a couple reasons. One, it was sent to me very early when I started creating videos. And two, that my husband took the time to repair it. And then here's a little Santa Claus Land banner. And somebody had sent me that too, I do believe. I'm so blessed. You guys are so kind to me to send me some of these things that I do just treasure them. I did buy this from Garden Guy Bill. That was a splurge for myself this year. This little Commodore. And in the original box. But gosh, that box makes such a great display. I love these vintage Christmas boxes to use as risers like I showed you up there. I have another one here behind this little Santa. Woo! Textile tape. You get on back there. I have another one there, a little Christmas box there that I'm just kind of using as a background. But, so yeah, that's my little Christmas cabinet. Now, here is my thoughts. Instead of, like, I just like looking at this stuff, and sometimes I just want to open it up and look at it, and it'll instantly make me happy. What I'm thinking about doing at the end of the year when Christmas is over is, oh, Christmas is over, and then I'm just going to close it. Because I always kept it closed anyway. Oh, there's Maybelle and Fluffer Pants stockings. I always kept it closed anyway when I had blankets and stuff in it. So then I don't have to wrap it all up. I can just store it in here. And when I'm feeling a little sad, I can just open it up and look at it. That's what I'm thinking. Although then I'm like, well, Misty, you could change it out for different holidays, but I don't need to do that. So I'm thinking that I'm just gonna leave it filled. You know? Why not? Guys, I do realize that it's very, very dark right here. But these are the other bells. I have 4 altogether. That's a collection, right? So they're just very tarnished. And like this one's from like 2000. No, this one's from 93. Some of them are from like 2007. I don't know. I just like them. Don't ask me why. So and you can find them for pretty cheap. So I like them. And I got some of my trees and some postcards and but there's cords everywhere because Mark and I bought a sound bar for each other for Christmas, and Mark, we were testing it out. Hasn't been installed yet, so there's just kind of cords everywhere. But Mr. Blow Mold Santa, the Roomba moves Santa all the time, so he's always crooked. Look, I got little baby Toodles in their little shopping cart with little Rhonda reindeer. So I have that, but you can't really see it because of this needs to come down. This needs to come down. This is ridiculous. Anyway. This is real life. This is real life. Well, Maybelle, are you ready for Advent calendar time? Do you want your Advent calendar with your treats? Oh my gosh. Is it treat time for Maybelle and Mr. Fluffer Pants? Okay, let's go get them. Okay, let's go get them. Okay, this little alcove room, which on this side is where my laundry room is, or my washer dryer. We're not going to show that side, but I just wanted to show you this little display here. This tree I got it's a modern feather tree. I did get it from Liz Retros. I ordered it from her eBay last year, and I topped it off with this vintage tree topper and some wooden beads. I actually bought these wooden beads from Fresh Blooming Clothing, Melissa, several years ago. I loved the collars, but they're wooden, they're not mercury. But I just used these vintage, like the smaller size Christmas ornaments, and then a little die cut Santa there. And then I got these, gosh, last year, maybe Target, 2001 Target. Yeah, I loved them. 2001, or I'm sorry, 2021. Maybe I got them this year. No, I got them last year. 2021 was last year, Misty. And then my old radio and camera, and this little guy, this little Santa. And one of my favorite things, I got this from Goodwill. That's about all we can play, probably. We can't play much of this because we'll get dinged. But he sings and he howls. The only thing is his mouth doesn't move. His mouth doesn't move, but I don't care. But it's Bing! Bing Crosby. So that's that little display here. So I also wanted to show you this. Tammy Christofferson made this beautiful ensemblage for me last year. I have the one that you made for me this year at the shop on my computer desk. It's bringing me a little bit of happiness there at the shop. But I just wanted to show you, isn't this gorgeous? She made this for me last year, and it goes all the way around. It's in this vintage little candy, oh my gosh, Maybelle. This little vintage candy dish with the little Cupid Santa. It's adorable. And then my little sign here that Mark made for me last year. Sometimes it'll be, the same phrase will be on there for a long time. But I did buy these little letters from, they're just little sign letters, and I got them from eBay. So just makes a fun little thing that you can change the sayings when you remember to do it, that is. And then in the window, I have a Santa, and then this great little reindeer made by Vintage Freak 32. Isn't this so cute? I love it. I hung it above my kitchen window, so I love that. And my little cake stand here with my vintage, with my vintage mugs and bottle brush trees. And look at this. Someone sent this to me last year, and it's the cutest. I think maybe Cindy gave it to me. Cindy always gives me the best gifts. And then I have this little shelf here with Papa Smurf, Santa Claus Land, and a couple little items on that little display. And over here is my stack of cans. I love advertising cans. And then these are my newest things that I bought for myself. I love them. I paid for them too. The little candy canes. Little candy cane bell shakers. I love them. They're so darling. So those are mine. I bought those for myself. This is not vintage. I think I don't remember where I got it from, but this is vintage. So I stuck this tree in it. This was given to us when we were married in 1998. We need to fix that a little bit, but our friends gave this crock to us, and I just stuck a little tree in there. I love using wooden blocks. Kind of the older, more faded ones are the ones that I love the best. And so this also holds some, well, just about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then this, it does work. I don't have it plugged in, but this is a great atomic tree topper that I've had for many, many years. But this is not a vintage tree. It's one I think I got from Walmart. So you can get these and put them in a potato chip tin or a crate or something. They look real nice. I did thin out my Scotch tape collection, so I just kept enough to fill my thing, and that's all that I need. I did add this one. This one I bought with this little Christmas decal on it. But I love the Christmas ones. They look like candy canes, but I love that someone put that little decal on there. So that's perfect for a display. And then I cleaned off my my atomic. I had an atomic display up here. I still kept a few of the little atomic touches there with my Spaceman bottles. But I also have a couple of these little Scotch tape holders. Barb actually gave me one, but they look cute in a little flower frog, especially above my other Scotch tape items. And then look at that little guy. Isn't he cute? And then Tammy Christopherson sent me that. She made it, and it has little glasses on that little Cupie. Isn't that adorable? 2021 by Timeless Treasures, Cindy. So I love that. So I think it's perfect right there on that little shelf. And then you've seen in the backgrounds of my videos a lot my ceramic trees. I actually have one more that I haven't even gotten out of the box. But at this point, I'm not even going to get it out of the box this year. I do move them around in different places, but I do like them back here. They kind of hide the cords on the back of the TV a little bit. But I listened to Helen. I looked at Helen. We all know Helen from the chat, but I kept one of the Costa Boda snowballs and put it in there. These little ones actually light up too. We'll go ahead and light them up. They're from, I think, Walmart last year. Walmart or Target. I can't remember. And then it's hard to find these, and I only have a couple. Here's one of them. I love to find, I don't know whose Christmas tree this was back in the day, but I love finding these old Christmas photos and sticking them in a flower frog. And then I've got this used to be filled with Santa mugs, but I put them in different locations because I wanted to keep my red bottles out. So I kind of made it look like a Christmas tree, kind of a little bit. That used to light up too, but the light bulb burned out and I haven't climbed up there to change it. So there's blow mold Santa up there. And then I have, there's some Christmas presents that need wrapped, but my crates lined up here with these are the only Santas that I kept. I sold all the other ones that I had. And then my little spaceman that was gifted to me by Liz Retros. This is not Christmas related, but that is a pan or a can that I just brought home and I stuck my plant in. Poor plant was too close to the vent. Maybell! The plant was too close to the vent, so I had to move it. But this little display here on my little red cart. I don't know if I've shown this before or not, but I got poinsettia and a campfire marshmallow tin. Some of my Christ. This one was, I think this one was gifted to me by Jason and Tina from Mother Tucker's. And then I bought that one from them. And then I did put some more of the little Scotch tape holders as ornaments on this little tree. And then this lovely little, this was actually the angel on my tree when I was a little girl. So my mom gave it to me. And look, I see I don't keep my mercury. That's the only ones I kept other than the one that was on there. I don't keep a lot of my mercury glass. I'd like to fill that maybe. I don't know, but he's a little Christ Santa too. Well, Maybelle is wanting us to really do the advent calendar. So let's get that done before she may explode. Maybelle, no, this is the magnet. It's the magnet. We're going to do the magnet before we do the cookie. Look, it's not the cookie. It's a magnet. Yeah, go get on your rug. So we're going to do, this is the 20th day of December. And I mean, this is easy math, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But really only 3 days to prepare. That is crazy. 3 more days to prepare. I mean, not a lot of us. I mean, maybe wrapping things on Christmas Eve. But preparation is done. Unless you're doing your Christmas gathering the following weekend. But golly, I'm not finished yet. Are you finished with your Christmas shopping, Maybelle? Are you? I have a few more things to get. All right, so let's do your advent calendar, okay? Are you ready to sit? Oh, she's like, no, I'm not. You've made me wait. So here is the Best Bully Sticks, the advent calendar. Okay, sit. Okay, we're on day 20. What did you get, Maybelle? You got, I think this is kangaroo sausage. Sit. No, oh no, get on your rug. What? High five. Shake. Yeah, she's like, I'm over it. Give it to me. All right, so there is Maybelle's advent calendar. Now we've got to do Mr. Here he comes. Come on, Fluffy. So we are in our day 20. I have to give those to Mama still. Oh, now Mama's going to get double. She's going to get double. I will give those to Mama Cat. She wasn't in there yesterday morning. Mr. Fluffy, we have to give you... Oh my gosh, Maybelle. She's such a bully. We have to give you your greenies. So Mr. Flufferpants does not like those flakes. So I gave him his greenies. But I have something else I want to show you. I opened up a special package yesterday from Garden Guy Bill. Garden Guy Bill, which, what a lovely idea to print off your information stuff on a little postcard. Bill sent me, you can follow him, Garden Guy Bill, on both YouTube and Instagram. He is a plant guy, and I've never had a air plant with those red tips on it. That's fancy. Look at what he sent to me. Oh my gosh, look at the little mushroom there. And it has how to take care of it, of your planter, and how to take care of your plant. This is a, oh gosh, Bill, Tillandsia common loan, oh, as an air plant. Okay, it's an air plant. Water your plant every 1 to 2 weeks by removing it from the planter and submerging it in a bowl of warm water for 10 to 20 minutes. When you remove it, shake off the excess and reaffix your air plant into your planter. Yeah, and guys, follow Garden Guy Bill on Instagram and YouTube for more vintage plant inspiration. And he sent me this really sweet postcard. So thank you so much, Bill. I appreciate you too. You were lovely. Oh no, here we go with the dogs chasing. And then look at this. Now, I did buy this on eBay because I could not resist it. But can you look at it and tell who made it? Liz Retros. Liz Retros. It is a Yeti with a little bow on. And its little arms move up and down. Liz Retros made this. And now it's mine. And it's going to go. I mean, this is just perfect for me. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. But it's not a baby for Maybelle. But I'll put it somewhere. And then I'll show you where I ended up putting it. All right. I stuck her up here next to this vintage inspired sign. She can welcome everybody and say, Merry Christmas. I think that's what she sounds like when she talks. Merry Christmas. All right. The decision has been made at the end of, well, on December 25th, when that vlog goes up, then you're going to comment and I'm going to give away, there's going to be 2 winners. I'm going to give away a Christmas story calendar and the elf, and you're going to get all of the pieces and the advent. I'll stick the little pieces back inside. Oh gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure out which ones they go in. I might be able to, but if I can't, you'll at least get them all in a baggie. But we are going to do, let's do the elf one first. So we've got 20. I'm hoping that, okay, well, this is really weird because yesterday we got that one in the Christmas story, and today we're getting this one and the elf one. Oh, Jovi, or Buddy's stepmom, you keep falling over. Hi, brother. How your dad? That's very weird. So let's see. Well, maybe we might get a sneak peek of what we're going to get in tomorrow's elf one by opening this one. Okay. Well, what do we do with these? What do we do? Do they stack to make a Christmas tree? Possibly? I don't know. Well, that's what we get. That's these calendars. Okay. Okay. So, also, I'm going to film a little bit when I get to the shop, but I got 2 sales today. I got one at 1 o'clock. I got one at 5 o'clock. So it's going to be a busy day for me. So I got to get this video edited. So I'm probably just going to film just a little bit more when I get to the shop. Or maybe I'll just edit what I have. I don't know. But I'm also trying to figure out something. And I'm kind of thinking, and I'm going to think this through before I make any rash decisions. But, you know, I have this channel and I have Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter live. And that channel's monetized, and I had memberships, but I've recently just taken away the memberships because I don't have time right now to put the energy into creating extra content for members. And so I felt bad that people were paying for something and they weren't getting anything out of it. So I canceled the memberships. Maybe I'll revisit it again when I have a little bit more time to put a little bit more time into it, because I felt bad. I don't think people should be just paying and getting nothing for it. So, if you were a member, then that's why. I think I had like 16 members. So it wasn't 16. It wasn't, I couldn't quit my day job, But I'm thinking that channel is monetized, but it isn't. I think this month I'm at $15 monetization on that channel. I'm kind of thinking about just bringing everything back to the main channel, Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter, because everything that I do, whether it's vlogging or reselling or storytelling or anything, all encompasses reselling to me. And I'm like, Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter, it's all me. I know not everybody wants to watch the lives. I know not everybody wants to watch the shop with me's. Well, the majority of the people want to watch the shop with me, but not everybody wants to watch the vlogs. But all of it encompasses me and who I am. I consider myself a reseller first because I earn my living from reselling vintage and antiques. I consider myself a content creator second. While I love doing the vlogs, I'm kind of like, what do? Do I just move the vlogs to a separate channel? Do I just keep them on this channel? I don't know, because once the weather is nice again, I have plans to be able to, or I want to go out and do a little bit more like travel vlogs. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I don't know. What I thought about doing is just renaming that channel, the second channel, Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter Life, where it's just, it encompasses it's vlogging basically, and my main channel will be the shop with me's and the live sales. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making it too confusing, but in my mind, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not going to do anything yet, but I'm thinking about it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hear what's going on at the North Pole on December 20th.
5 days to go, and it's time for another holiday favorite from the Elf Choir.
Here we come a-waffling with waffles on our plate. Pass the maple syrup, these waffles sure taste great. Love and joy come to you and to all your waffles.
Guys, it's wassailing.
But we like waffles. Yeah, they're the best. Waffles, waffles, waffles.
Well, Buddy the Elf, I bet, was in singing with that choir, loving their waffles. All right, cheese. I pulled out the piece of cheese from yesterday that I think it was from yesterday that had nothing in it. Or did the one yesterday have stuff in it? I don't know. There was a piece of cheese in the refrigerator that had no bits in it, and I'm taking that with me to the shop. So we have to open this up to get day 20, which is all the way down here. It looks like it's been mangled by a bear. Some cheese-loving bear. Oh, I get it open right there. Oh, yay! It has nothing in it. It's plain. It's Gouda, and I love Gouda. Oh, gosh, I can't get it out. Gouda is good. Well, let's get out the cheese, shall we? I got my nails done yesterday. Then, you know, I was saying I can't do anything because my nails are so long. Now it's like I can't do anything because they're so short. So we've got Gouda. Yum. Yum, I like Gouda. Oh, let me show you my nails. I like them short, but I added little blings on the ring finger. Just a little something different. I like to be just a little bit different. Okay, Sephora, wishing you 2022. So this is makeup and beauty products from Sephora, which is a makeup company. We're looking for 20. Oh, it's right. Oh, it's a longie. Oh, I hope it's another thing, a lipstick. I have on the lipstick today, and I used the lip liner. So I'm really liking this one, this Sephora. Oh, we got something fuzzy. What is fuzzy? Oh, it's a scrunchie. Oh, it's like a big teddy bear. Scrunchie. That's cute. Yay, Sephora. Oh. We only have 5 more days. Gosh, I want advent calendars all my life, every day. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm getting ready to go to the shop. I should have been there by now already. Gonna go to the shop. And I have a sale at 1, but I have to pull everything. So I probably am going to end the vlog here so I can get it edited because I need to pull everything for, I'm having my next live sale is the 27th on YouTube, the day after Christmas. And I have a family gathering on the 26th. So I've got to get everything ready today for a week from today's sale. So I got to do my pictures, do my reel, get everything ready for that. So I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to get this video edited before my live sale at 1 o'clock. So, yeah. So that's why I wanted to give you a little bit of the home tour. I know it was like cut and paste because my home is a wreck right now. So we just got to see the happy parts, the not so messy moments that's going on at my house the current day. But I rambled on a lot in this vlog, so I'm sorry, but that's me in a nutshell. I am a rambler. I will just ramble on and on and on and on. That's just how I am. That's who I am. That's how I am. And take it or leave it. So anywho, I'm going to put my watch on too. I took it off yesterday. I got to put it back on. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my vlog. If you are new here, they're not always this crazy. I mean, they kind of are, but I do reselling content. I have live sales on a second channel, at least right now, Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter Live. So if you would like to subscribe to that channel, I would love it. My live sale actually is over there on that channel today. And I create videos where I go out shopping and find vintage and antiques and then resell it to my viewers or to myself. Buy it for myself to use in my home. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.